So as far as flipping in this episode goes, I'm basically in the process of trying to find good items to flip. Basically, you want to keep track, ideally an Excel sheet, about what your flips were and how well they went. And by doing this, you can find good items to flip when you're running out of inspiration that you know worked well in the past. And if you're flipping familiar items, it means you'll probably lose less money because you know roughly how the item's performance on the market changes. So yeah, that's one thing I would definitely recommend you do, is to keep a log if you're flipping, if you are doing that. Also, I do want to apologize for the squeakiness of my table. It's basically the draw out section of my desk that comes out. It's making the noise. I'll do my best not to move it around further in further episodes. So I'm really thinking, if I'm trying to do some active flipping, I really should do some bank standing skills at the GE rather than use the anvils here. But I don't know. It's really nice in the AFK here. We're in the process of buying a rune plate body, so I don't know. Just feel like doing some Martins's Workshop. But odds are I'll probably take use of my advice and go back to the GE. Okay, so I ended up deciding going back to the GE to work on my GE buyables. I just wanted to be here so I could keep tabs on my flips, and once those flips go, as long as it's, I guess, before my usual bedtime, then I'll just try and set an inactive flip offer overnight. Oh, okay, I just realized I'm not getting 338 XP per bone cremated. That includes the farming XP, so it's really kind of disappointing. So yeah, Wiki says it's only about 180 XP per dragon bone burn, which is really pretty unfortunate. Alright, we're about to close in on 103 virtual prayer. Not 103, 102 looks like. Alright, well, unfortunately past 99s we don't get anything for the vast majority of the skills, but very nice milestone. Okay, so I'm just going to get my GE slot back, so I'll, for now, cancel this order. Might place one for smaller if I once I go to bed, but for now we're just going to cancel it and make use of our GE slot. So it looks like the daily challenges are going to be extended for the rest of the month. I don't know who exactly said that it would just last for the first week of December, but again, it's currently December 17th, and it's been over a week, and we're still getting the extended daily challenges, so still pretty nice. Oh, fantastic, we found a crashed star. It's going to give us auto-banking abilities, so once we finish this, we're probably just going to go back to the mining guild. So actually, the perk from the shooting star is not actually auto-banking ores, it's just a 25% chance of mining an additional one. Okay, so I really just realized there's a hidden mine, or hidden dungeon entrance right here. Well, I didn't actually know it was there, but I thought that it was just mostly comprised of uncommon gem rocks. Well, as we'll see as we enter the entrance, you can see we have something called a precious gem rock. Now, if we prospect it, you can. What are we gonna say? Let's see. Okay, it doesn't tell us what kind of gems we get, but we do get diamonds, rubies, and emeralds. So it may or not show up. But yeah, I think this might be a better method overall than mining the gems outside. I don't know if the XP is any different, but if we're going for, I guess we just want to mine some gems and cut them, and maybe even turn them into necklaces, then I think this is probably a better method. So basically, because I have had some offers in the GE, I spent a good deal of time just mining the precious gem rocks from the Alcard mine hidden dungeon. Now, yeah, I'll probably end up cutting them myself. I think I have about enough for 400 emeralds. So, plus the diamonds and the rubies are also, I think, profitable. Although maybe rubies or diamonds might be more closer to break even. But yeah, so that's what I was doing. So for the past hour to hour and a half, I was mining the gem rocks in the Alcard mine hidden dungeon. I was doing that basically because I had some offers in the GE that I didn't want to take out. Plus, I needed something AFK to do while I was doing some other stuff. So, yeah, but I think that I mentioned in a separate video that you could craft the uncommon gem rocks are actually outside of the dungeon, and you could get something like 55, 60k per hour, XP per hour. And so I just decided to kind of test it out. Well, I didn't really test it out, I just sort of tried it out. Didn't exactly track the amount of XP I got, but overall we got some emeralds, rubies, and diamonds. Half of the gems are going to be emeralds, so we've definitely got a lot of them stored up, and yeah. So it just hit me recently that the amount of money I need to accomplish all my skill goals as well as the money goals might actually be 2 bill instead of 1 bill. That's because I think prayer, if you cremate dragon bones, that's about 11 GP per XP. We have 80 million left, so that's going to be over 800 mil needed just for prayer. Cooking, think it might be 100 mil, maybe a little bit less. Crafting, again, there are some ways to actually profit from crafting, so it really depends on the kind of method and what, uh, like, what sort of method would be the most efficient for training. Oh boy. Wait. So my combat plans after killing 10k Revenants will probably just be get lesser demons and in the Karamja volcano. Okay, so I just realized that the smithing auto heater might actually be useful if you need to step away from the computer for maybe not too long period of time, maybe about 1 minute. Maybe you need to go to the bathroom and maybe you're quick like that, but if you're coming back after that minute, it'll probably be all the way drained, and odds are it won't even, your project won't even be done. So if you had the smithing auto heater, every time it reaches 0, I think it'll go back to 30, and this will sort of speed things up a little bit. So I think that, again, if you're not going away for a very long time, then it might end up being worth it. Okay, so if you have the advanced auto heater, which was upgraded from the regular auto heater, it looks like you can't get the regular auto heater that's actually available in free to play. But yeah, that really sucks. Good. Somebody should change that. Alright, that's 60% respect. Let's get Solemn Smith 3. Let's see how much we need. 80% for Solemn Smith more, plus 100%, so 180 to get the Solemn Smith 5. And we've gotten about 120, so we're still quite a ways, I believe. Is it a third? I don't know. I can't do quick math. But yeah, let's go ahead and buy this. Okay, I'm just getting some gems to the portable crafter World 3G. I'm going to probably be using them at the Achilles Furnace relatively soon. Well, the Achilles Furnace is pretty far of a walk from the teleport lodestone, but I don't know, I think it'll save money over Lumbridge. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to be in the process of building a short list of items that worked well in free-to-play for me flipping. Now, generally you want to create your own list for your own expertise so you can tell how fast an item flips or how risky it might be. And in general, it's a really good way to learn flipping on your own. Okay, so it's getting close to bedtime for me. I'm just here at the Artist's Workshop because I don't expect any of my flips to come out fully by the time I go to sleep, which is in about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to do some extra skilling while I can, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, it's a new day, and we've just finished up our daily challenges. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'm really close to crafting level, I'm about 61k away, and also cooking level, about 182 away. I'm going to start off with crafting for now, and then I'm going to head over to and make some jewelry. But then after crafting, I'll go immediately to cooking. Now, I'm going to do mostly AFK stuff today, because, I mean, I've got some other things I want to do on the side, but yeah, so we'll see when we get a level. And I forgot to mention we were going to sell off our emerald necklaces, I think from earlier, so we got a really good price for them, 2.6 mil. Okay, I lied, I'm probably not going to go to very soon. I'm just going to probably buy some green D hides, or yeah, green dragon leathers, and just make some shields from them. Alright, we should be getting 104 crafting after this last shield, and there we go, we got a level up. Basically with the crafting skill, there are two main things I'm going to do with the crafting skill. First is crafting green D-hide shields, because those are usually money making, or usually a money maker. Plus it's very fast XP, it's about the second fastest XP in the game. And then there's the emeralds, which I've been making at which is a lot more AFK and more profit. But also, I think in the future I'm going to invest in some portable crafters to just drop down when there's like none in World 3. Okay, so the portable crafter that was out despawned, so I just bought some more from the GE. I'm going to be using, I don't know, 1 or 2 of them for now, but in the future we'll definitely want to save these up just in case the crafters do despawn at the GE. So there's that. Okay, so at 5 minutes per crafter, we had about 95 buy on the GE. That's about, what was that, 6 or 7 hours? 6 or 7 hours of portable crafter time remaining for about 1.5 mil, so I think it'll make its money back. And finally, as you can see on our GE offer slot, we sold our 273 green dragon shields for 4,256 each at 1.16 mil. We spent 879k on those 1,000 green dragon hides, or green dragon leather, so made a profit of over 200k, was it? Yeah, about 200k after about like 15 minutes, so it's pretty good for crafting. So actually the GE price of the green G-hide shield is about 2k less than the high alch price. If you're making about 2 mil an hour, then it can actually well, it can actually bring in about 2 mil an hour. So if your time is worth that much money, then you might actually benefit from just high alching them rather than selling them on the GE. But again, we just want to train crafting. Might train magic with high alch sometime, but again, we just care about crafting, so we're gonna sell them. Okay, so I took a break from cooking just to see if I could turn this auto heater into a regular auto heater. Now, if we go to the shop rewards trader, you can see that you can only have one smithing auto heater. So this particular auto heater costs an extra 40k dungeoneering tokens above the regular auto heater. So I'm wondering if we drop this, purchase a new one from the dungeoneering shop. Now I'm gonna drop it because there's no real use for it in pay to play, at least for me. I'm not gonna go back to Larson's workshop after I finish off the Psalm Spiller. Well, actually, maybe I will, but again, it's only 45,000 dungeoneering tokens in total if I want to get this back, so that would be about 45k. But definitely want to be able to AFK for a little bit if I have to go to the bathroom, for example, at Larson's workshop. So I'm gonna click yes. Let's try the shop, and yes, we can get it. All right, buy it. Yes, confirm. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of this video, guys. If you did like it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to revive what I said in the past couple of episodes, that if you subscribe and you comment that you say you subscribed, then I'll personally respond to your comment, whether it's a concern or feedback or suggestion. But again, do leave that like and comment and subscribe and all of the good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next episode.